We just now posted a coverage question right now on Low Budget TV, Jeffrey. If you're new to, if any of you are new to Low Budget TV, again, coverage question is followed. How many cautions do you guess will fly in tonight's 100-lap late model main event at Orange Speedway? Now, if those of you that have never heard what the hell is a coverage question,
yes.
Well, it's simple. You go on our Facebook page, Low Budget TV on Facebook.
Yes.
And you'll see the coverage question posted. It's right there on topic, and you'll see the coverage question. Again, how many cautions do you guess will fly in tonight's 100-lap late model main event?
It's a guessing game.
You hit comment, you type your answer.
Let us know.
That's going to be your thread for this race coming up here for the late models. But we are going to keep track of the cautions here tonight. We're going to mentally and maybe even write it down as we go through the cautions to figure out what the total answer is going to be. Nobody wins anything but a digital high five, but it's a fun game that we get to read your answers on air and play along with you. This is where we incorporate you, the viewers, in our broadcast here tonight. So go ahead and answer away. We're getting ready to roll these late models for 100 laps, $5,000 to win. Jeffrey, you know that there's probably going to be at least one caution out here.
Where to watch? We're recording it, the late model race, and it's for sale. Oh, they want to know where to watch it, Tommy.
What do you mean?
Do you have a card on you?
I do. Hang on.
We got people going.
We got people in the stands trying to figure out where to watch?
Yeah.
I love it.
Because they know that we got the coverage.
All right, Jeffrey, so the coverage question has been posted. We're enticing all of you to join us on our coverage question.
Yes.
I love this here. Hang on.
Well, what's your guess? Before we look at anyone else's, what's your guess? Because I want people to be aware that although it's only starting to peak out now, this is going to play a part in it. Wait. For the record, I'm not moving the camera. The moon is moving.
Wow. So are you saying
the moon's gone.
Are you saying we got a full Roswell over there. Are you saying we got a full moon tonight, Jeffrey? Is that what you're saying?
I think I am.
Dun, dun, dun. Scott Durham messaged us on Facebook. Yeah. He's saying, yo, was it the drunk guy that showed up?
I don't know.
What I'm hoping Scott meant to say was, yo, I was the drunk guy that showed up last year here at the Speedway.
All right, well, you and I need to trade places right now.
I'm sorry, Orange Speedway. What am I talking about, the Speedway? We're here in California. We're on the opposite side.
I don't know.
We're a 4-hour plane flight away.
Well, I almost just took Low Budget TV with me to a new level.
So, again, folks, answer away on our coverage question.
Yes.
All of you watching here tonight, this is where we incorporate you into our broadcast. Jeffrey, I'm going to give you this guy right here. I'm going to read off some while you pull up your stuff. Scott Durham says 8 cautions. Colleen Boge says 5. Corey Harmon says 6 cautions.
No. I'm saying 15.
Oh, okay. I'm going to guess 11.
Oh, usually you and I are a little bit on different sides
Jeffrey,
of the spectrum.
We've heard that Orange Show is the track that's crazy.
We've heard.
Michael just says, too many for only turning left. Josh Rodriguez guessing 12. Kristen Brown guessing 7. Amy Blue guessing 9. Bruce Reed guessing 9. Dave Hart, all of them. So he's just going to pick every caution. Yep. There's a lot of 9 guesses because Philip Irvin's guessing 9. Joe Murphy says if the 90 is running, 11 cautions. So I don't know about the 90 part, but him and I have the same guess. Ellis Forsberg, Jeffrey, another guess of 9.
And let's once again see why I'm saying 15.
15 cautions.
Because of this right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
That puppy right there is starting to poke and rear its ugly head.
You and I are not giving these drivers any credit. Bobby Miller with 10. Aaron A. Taylor saying 13. J.R. LeMaster saying 25. And Thomas Church saying 7 cautions. I love this. 7 cautions and 1 being a rough intersection crash.
In the late model
In
race.
the late model.
Okay.
I don't think he saw the part up at the very top.
No, I think he did.
Or he's from the Speedrome and knows that they're called late models out there.
You're right. Well, Tommy, what do you say we get through some of these names? like we said, we'll get you the full starting lineup probably before lap 5-ish, but we're definitely going to be able to get you through a good number of these because our timing is going decided that it doesn't want to update before the race begins. You ready?
And
starting on the pole, ladies and gentlemen, in the open late model race, it's the 24 machine of Mike Weeman. His outside is at 38. Jeff Peterson starting row number 2 to the inside. Tommy, that is that 48 machine of Rob Kimmerly.
Nope, it's not. It's Charles Price this weekend.
It says on. I'm throwing my phone. I'm throwing my phone.
It's your phone's fault, not the people who write it.
Not my picture of my phone.
That's Austin Edwards,
You're
the
right.
number 18 machine, the 36. Who's that, Jeffrey?
No, you see, it's not even Borishead. You know, it's Borishead. That's what it is. That 36 machine, I have Parker Malone.
Yes, you do.
Ah, was that a test? Did I
Yes.
pass? 99 machine, Tommy, I'm afraid to guess anymore.
Lenny White.
See, I'm afraid. 90 machine, Tony McRae.
The 10 of Mark Shackelford. We get the field as we go green.
Here we go, green flag, 5,000 to win, sideways on the start, and we're racing into turn number 1 for 100 laps. Late models.
It's tight on this quarter mile, Jeffrey. Bumpers being used, bumpers being applied.
3 wide in contact, McRae gets turned by Woodside. Now, I'll tell you what happened here. Woodside, he saw Tony McRae. The last time he probably saw Tony McRae was at Irwindale Speedway.
Yeah.
The last time those two would have been racing, they were probably in a 3 wide. Saw turn 1, went, well, this works all the time when we usually do it. Not quite here. 3 wide, not going to cut it. Tommy, now how about we run through the full lineup of this race. Our leader, after 0 laps, though I think we completed one. Yep, now it says 1. Jeff Peterson. What would it be if this guy could get the win, huh?
Yeah, big time.
48 machine, like you said, Charles Price, a name that we're very familiar with. Then in third place, the 18 machine of Austin Edwards. Did we not just see him racing?
Yeah, in the mini stocks.
Car
Didn't
looks
go
a little
very
familiar.
well.
No, yeah. Michael Weeman in the number 24 machine holds the 4th spot.
You got a replay, Matt?
Oh, yeah, we got a replay.
Let's check out this replay.
Let's check out the replay. We're going to put Matt through the ringer here tonight. As you see, diving to the inside, the contact, McRae completely loss of control. Almost ended up taking off the right front of that 45 machine. Now watch them in reverse. This is where we really get the spiel here, where what things are going on. As you see the smoke go back into her car, Tommy, that is energy.
That's a vacuum now.
It is a vacuum. It really is. Let's see a slow-mo shot of this.
I mean,
Woodside just threw it in there. And you know why? You know why? It's because it's lap 1. It's time to go.
It's 99 laps to go. Jeffrey, last chance dance for 99 laps. Yeah, Woodside had the right idea at the wrong time. In the 45, gets into the back of Tony McRae. Tony Marie McRae.
Dang it. Well, as we go through the rest of this.
You were at the 36.
I sure was, and the 36 is going all over the place. But the 99 machine, Lenny White, 5th. 36 machine, Parker Malone. And then got the 10 machine of Mark Shackelford. 8th place is that 38 machine of Dylan Buxton. And the number 4 of Barry Carr. And then rounding out the top 10, the 56 of Kyle Meyer. We have, looks like 1 to go maybe next time by. 25 machine, Brandon Loverock. 11th. 12th place, the number 1 machine of Jared King. 13th is the 27 of Frankie Gould. And the 14th place, the 25X of Justin Good. And we have 15th place runner, the 59 of Chris Evans. 16th is the 8 of Matt Goodwin. 17th, the 26 of Jim Vermillion. 18th place, the number 43 of Brandon Schilling.
Tucson driver.
Hey, 19th place, the 28 of Chad Agger. 20th to the back, the 45 of Sean Woodside. But further back, and someone hit the cone. Someone took out the cone.
Damn cone.
Absolutely no respect for the cone.
I'm guessing that was Woodside. We'll just point blame on him again.
Because he hit McRae, now he hit the cone.
Exactly.
Okay, but McRae just ahead there. 21 cars started this race, a great field of late models here in this open late model 100 lapper.
Now, folks, for those of you that don't live on the West Coast or know anything about the West Coast racing scene, the 2 cars in the back, can easily win this race, but they're going to have a lot of laps they're going to have to battle through to do so. So it's going to be fun keeping an eye on these two coming to the front of the field. We are officially, if any of you guessed one caution, you would be on the bubble.
How about, have you taken a look at the Cadillac?
Let's see it
the
right
number
here.
28 machine. What does it say on his driver door as his name?
Sir Crash-A-Lot.
So there's some faith in himself. As we get ready to restart lap number 9, we are counting caution laps, which means my guess of 15 probably isn't going to cut it. Green flag is back in the air. 90 laps to go at the line. So it's going to be tough, Tommy. Not only are trouble out of turn number 2. The 27 machine loops it. Gets it right back going.
Oh, smoker car in the 44. Hard on the brakes.
This track is hard on brakes. Leading the way right now is Jeff Peterson, moving into the second position. The number 99 machine, white all over Peterson's bumper for the lead.
Good battle up front, a tight battle. Charles Price in the 48 in third. Has a bit of a gap between second and himself.
Peterson's looking for the money tonight. Knows there's $5,000 on the line. Price in third, Malone fourth, fifth place held by Edwards. There's single file up here. Some side-by-side action. You mentioned Tony McRae and Sean Woodside. Tommy, that 90 machine of McRae has worked her way up into losing a transponder. You know what? I'm looking at this. According to my time and the scoring, McRae's a lap down.
Yeah, but I'm seeing that'd be weird.
Well, we are counting cautions.
Yeah.
So the question is, did she get going on that caution? Sean Woodside, the 45 machine, he's worked his way up to 16th. If McRae's on the lead lap, she is in 15th.
Here are your leaders on screen right now. The 38 of Jeff Peterson leads over the Lenny White in the 99.
Watch us only have one yellow in this race.
Yeah.
I'm not going to begin to believe that, though. We are short track racing. And we are starting to get into some lap traffic. Battle I'm watching, Tommy, as you can take a look at the leaders. Oh, trouble, they have contact. I was just going to reference this battle. That's what I get for waiting. Caution flag flies, lap number 20. It was the 38 machine of Dylan Buxton having contact with the number 24 of Weeman. Weeman around. I saw this starting to brew up, but I didn't think, as Weeman gets rolling here, I didn't think that it was going to happen that quick.
Yeah.
But it did. Would you say that's a full moon, Tommy?
That would be pretty damn close.
It looks like a nice circle. Circle in the sky. Oh, man, lots of left rear damage on the 24 of Weeman. He's going to pull it into the pit area. You can see where it's rubbing there on the left rear. Actually, it looks like the whole rear end's knocked out.
Yeah, it looks like it's skewed away. So that's no good. It must have been a
It was a hard hit into turn number 2.
Wheel
I'm
shot.
surprised Buxton doesn't have more damage on his right front.
So 2 cautions in to this 100 lap late model feature.
And
I believe we
folks,
got a replay coming up right now.
oh, we do.
At least what we have of it. I know I wasn't all the way on it.
There it is. That's your replay. Spun out.
So the field pacing around. I want to see if any of you have commented more here on our coverage question.
I'm excited for the replay. By the way, folks, you can use our Facebook as as we're talking on this thread with the cautions. Feel free to let us know what you're thinking of the race.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as it's positive. Tommy, I think we have no. No, we do not.
Let's see who else. Trista Miller. I don't know if I got Trista, but she guesses 15. Donovan Lemke asked, what is the car count
of
this race?
21.
21. So we have 2 cautions down. Lance Vanover says, I'm going with 4. Roger Otten saying 3. Connie Ford Brunner guessing 7.
Well, if I knew we were counting cautions,
Corey Turner saying, Corey Turner, who unfortunately is not here racing with us here tonight in the figure eights, guessed, how about ask drivers Ben and Steve go to tail for bounty money if they win? He started last year, ran 3rd, but it was only car in the top 3 supposedly. Others had flats. Yeah, maybe we should have Corey Turner give up some money to have people starting back.
What did I ask you when we got here? I was asking you what cars were here and which ones weren't here, and I was sad when I heard that.
Yeah, no 00 Turner this weekend.
Represent 00, man.
Ashley Rex wrote saying 9. Tori Stiles saying, so many the term yellow peril might be used. Thomas Church saying several. Jimmy Shutt saying 15.
Going green.
As here you go.
Lap 28. Restart with the 38.99 side-by-side into turn number 3. Peterson trying to hold it, but Lenny White fighting hard on that outside line. Oh, man, good racing up here. Door slamming a little bit amongst your top 2.
Track position is key, Jeffrey. Lenny White's doing the hard way around for the lead.
He really is. This is impressive to watch. Peterson not going to let him go for it. Oh, they're leaning on each other on it. Turn number 2, trouble over in the turn. Caution flag will fly. Now, Tommy, if we revert back to the last lap, I think the 99 might have been our leader.
I think you're right, Jeffrey. And you know, Lenny White, short track racer status, he was putting the pressure.
They're still racing for the lead right now.
Well, they're arguing over, trying to figure out the lineup.
They're going to lap the field trying to figure this out.
But Lenny White putting the pressure on the 38 by the side. He was pinching him down to that line.
Oh, boy.
And
they're still racing.
Lenny White was really playing dare. He was playing a game of risk with Jeff Peterson. He knows that Peterson will do everything he can to keep it off that 99, but only so many laps he can get away with it.
All right, Tommy, we got a replay we're going to check out here. You see there in the back some contact. The 59 car getting turned. It looked like off of the 56. They come into the shot right here. Yeah, 2 cars going for the same real estate. So Chris Evans going to get turned there with help from Meyer in the 56 machine. Lap 33 on the board. Now 34. Lenny White is our leader.
And that could spell bad news for everybody else in the field, because Lenny White is a shoe when it comes here to Orange Speedway.
We're going to find out that Lenny White doesn't race good on the inside line.
Yeah. So we are officially 3 cautions in. That puts a few people on the bubble. Matthew or John Doyle saying 11. Justin Henson saying 11. Matthew Brunner saying 8.5 because drivers may have some anger under caution. So that's where the half comes in. I like that. He's got a formulated answer there.
Yeah, well.
Scott Wright saying 22. But Matthew saying, in reality, I'm going with 8 cautions.
You know, I got to give some credit. When I when I saw the schedule,
yeah,
and I saw how I thought it was precious that we thought we were going to get through some of these races so quick.
Uh-huh.
This late model race was scheduled to start at 6.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm taking back everything I was just
I was going to say, what? And so, what's your point? We're at 7:30. We're an hour and a half past.
I saw 7:30 and thought that's when this race was supposed to start.
We were delayed by an hour to get this night started.
So
but
yeah,
we expected it.
By the way, got to give some love. LKQ, pick your part, man.
Yeah.
This night, they definitely helped it get going. They even gave me a freebie bag. But
awesome.
Yeah, no, they such a cool group, and they have so much part in auto racing out here in Southern California. We see it out at Irwindale Speedway, and of course here tonight with this event. Anyone supporting the short track racing scene, local racing, we love you guys. So,
absolutely.
So thank you to Pick Your Part for that. Malone, I don't know what that 36 car is doing. This is the second time under caution he's had this kind of moment.
He's just kind of running around. Augie Vizzoni saying 15 cautions. That's right on par with you.
He's with me.
Nick Moore guessing 10. The Riddler, Mike Riddle, saying 7 cautions. So he's looking all right. Ashley saying 90 already causing 1. Hell, man. J.R. Lamaster saying, sure would be nice to see JD3 show him a thing or two.
JD3? The Mighty Ducks. MD. All right, well, the cone's out.
Matt Somerville saying at this rate, probably 45 cautions. Jack McMichael saying 13, what the hell?
Well, we're almost halfway. What are we at, 3?
We're at 3, so that puts...
Hey, look at this. Edwards goes to the outside. All right.
Let's see who guessed 3 so far. Nobody yet. Roger Otten guessed 3, so he's on the bubble. As we get ready to go back to green. So 3 down on the cautions for anybody playing at home. I got to remember to stop leaving the record function on this end.
Yeah, I made that mistake too. All right, Lenny White leading us to the restart. Lap number 40 on the board. Green flag.
Back to green.
Woo, Peterson all over that rear bumper. All over that rear bumper. Edwards fighting hard on that outside line with that 18 machine. Can he take over the second spot from Peterson into turn number 1? No, Peterson says, I don't think so.
Good field of drivers right here.
Oh, contact and a stack up over in the turn. A couple cars having issues. It looks like McRae took the wall. The 36 and the 10 are having a discussion right now on what happened with their cars.
And Tone McRae slams the wall. Her night looks to be over in the center of turns number 3 and 4.
Rough night for the 90 machine.
Caution number 4.
Tommy, that one, it's all started with the number 10 of Shackelford. And
I can tell you how it started when we see this replay here, because man,
yeah, I'm looking for
it was a big
Justin
stack
Good with damage. He's pulling it off. All right, we're looking at a replay here, and there's where it starts. You see Malone getting hit from behind. He's off track right now.
A big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with McRae.
Yeah, look at McRae going into the wall here.
9-car wreck. 9 cars involved in this one.
The one machine of Jared King. Malone, I said he was off track. He's actually still in the infield. Hasn't moved yet. McRae's car there over in the turn.
I want to check that one out again.
Yeah,
Matt.
I want to see that in full speed here. See how quickly all that went wrong. You'll see here as they go into the turn, the 10 just threw it in hard. And was it reactionary, Tommy? It almost looks like 2 different incidents,
I think, yeah, we had 2 different stack-ups near the same spot.
If we watch it again here, I'm gonna put it in slow motion here. I want to take a look. Watch the 4 car, because we see the 10 and the 36 hit right here.
Okay, wait.
And the 4, I think the 4 of cars sees that this issue.
Yeah, the gray number 4 machine.
So he cranks it to the inside, thinking that they're going to go up the track, and that's what actually kind of jacked things up behind.
No, go back, because Loverock might have had a bumper in his back end.
He did. I think all these drivers were just woeing up.
Yeah.
You see Justin Good in the 25, the black 25, the white 25 also involved.
Yeah, Love Rockin' Good, and then you see the 90 pounding the wall, hard on the brakes and straight into the wall.
Yeah, so a lot going on there. There's McRae.
Sheath out of her car.
And there's the flagman. He's just walking all over the place at this point.
Why not? 4 cautions down. And we are, we've run 48 laps so far?
They're counting cautions.
Holy shit. I just looked over at the board. I just looked over at the scoreboard, and we're halfway through this damn race, and we've got how many green flag laps? About 6? We've done 6 green flag laps.
Hey, I'll have you know that we had an all-star showdown.
Yes, no, I know where you're going.
75-lap all-star showdown that I think ran how many green flag laps? Like 3? But that's because they decided to start 54 cars and told the drivers you have 15 minutes to finish this race.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing to go wrong there.
Man, oh man, I looked at the scoreboard thinking, holy cow, look at that error. But no, we are counting cautions tonight.
Yeah.
And that just shows how many caution laps we've gone because we haven't done a lot of green.
Well, the driver that really took advantage of things, Tommy, you see on the board, the 18 machine in second. Edwards took the cone rule, went to the outside line, and made it work. Really took advantage of this. So that 18 machine up to the second spot behind Lenny White.
And you can see the 18 with the 5150 banner across the windshield, a junior late model competitor out at Madera Speedway in Central California.
Holding the third spot, the 38 of Jeff Peterson. The 4 machine, it says the 4 Barry Carr is in 4th. But,
Charles Price would probably argue that.
Well, according to the scoreboard, which obviously is running off of this, I imagine. We should call Sarah and see what she has to say. Hey, didn't you say we'd see Big Mike?
Yeah, I think he's shy, though. He's probably inside the tower with him.
He's probably running the race.
Taking a look back over here, that 90 car is squashed up. So not the night that McRae wanted out here.
No, it was a rough one. So, Tommy.
Yes?
Since we are halfway through this race, at some point we should start discussing the figure 8 plan.
Yeah, we might send Matt down. Huh, what are you thinking?
I just don't know when. Like, the question I have to Matt is, how much experience do you have starting GoPros?
None.
They're not. That's not very much.
What I can do is I can go in while they're in stage. Now we're red.
You know what?
Now we're red.
We're going. I don't know why now we're going red, but we're red. I was gonna say you know what we might be good with? Don't they have to set up K-Rail?
Possibly, but I'm not sure. Let me see my phone real quick.
Yeah, see your phone real quick. Because if they do need to set up K-Rail, and we just might have a something.
Where's Grandma Linda? How are you, man? Oh my gosh. You're alive? Oh wow, okay. There's hope for me yet. All right, sweet. Medical miracles. All right, we're going to go look for Grandma Linda.
You see the figure 8 cars in the pit area right now. These drivers making the final adjustments. A lot of these drivers just psyching themselves up at this point, Tommy.
Oh, yeah. No, Jeffrey, this is the point of the night where when we were walking through the infield at the Indianapolis Speedrome for the 3 hours, we were talking to some of the drivers, and you could hear a pin drop. It was like walking through a library. They were so nervous, so tense, and I wonder if it's the same feeling inside the pit area right now for these drivers.
Could be. I mean, there goes McRae's car. But yeah, no, I mean, you could see how, like you said, Tommy, you could almost feel how the nerves.
Yeah.
Everyone was just like shaken up. It's almost, I imagine that the least favorite part of the figure 8 driver's day are those like 10 to 15 minutes before the race. Like, let's go green. Let's go racing right now. All that buildup. It's got to be nerve-wracking. Got a lot of cars with damage out here. Malone was able to return. What caution number is this? Are we still under caution 3?
We're 4 cautions, 1 red. The reds don't count because we didn't ask, so ha-ha.
Man, oh man. Well, a rundown until we get back to racing. So Lenny White is our leader in the number 99 machine. Austin Edwards, the 18, is second. 38 of Jeff Peterson, holding on to the 3rd spot. 48 of Charles Price should be our 4th place runner. 5th place, the number 4 machine of Barry Card. 25 of Brandon Loverock was involved in that last incident, but he holds on to the 6th position. How about Sean Woodside, Tommy? That 45 machine, recall, he had to restart in the back after the first caution.
You're right.
He's already back up to the 7th place position. Dylan Buxton, he's another driver that was involved in a caution and been having to deal with some stuff, so he's up to 7th. 8 of Matt Goodwin. 27 machine of Frankie Gould should round out our top 10 as we have 1 to go till we go back to racing. 44 laps to go. Green flag. And Peterson throws it. Look into the inside of the 18 machine. Edwards, that youngster, chasing down a veteran. Lenny White's had a couple years experience.
Oh, yeah, just a few. If I was Austin Edwards, that's a guy to follow right now. A veteran in these type of cars.
It may look like things have calmed down a bit, but trust us, there's some drivers that are in a hurry to get back to the front. Keeping an eye on Sean Woodside, that 45 machine working the back end of Brandon Loverock, the 25. It's a battle for the 6th spot.
Buxton closing in on this battle. This is the closest battle on track right now.
Yeah, looks like Shackelford in the 10 machine pulls his car off the track. Lap number 61 could be the end for the number 10 machine. Other than that, Tommy, looking to turn number 1 right now. That 1 machine, King has been working up the number 59 of Evans. Here's Woodside now to the inside of Loverock. So Loverock moves himself up into the 6th spot. Yeah, watch this. Now, this is what I was just talking about, this group. The 59 machine was moved out of the way by the 1 of King. Now King's moving in on Meyer in the 56 and the 26 just ahead of them, Vermillion. Oh, man, it's getting tight here out of turn number 2. Malone also moves in on this mix. All these drivers battling in the top, or racing for a top 12 position. Peterson, oh, man. I was going to mention Peterson was able to get around Edwards just now for the second spot. And Price was able to follow through. They single file out. This is where the action's at. Here comes King to the inside of Vermillion. And, oh, they made it stick.
That was close to disaster as you can get at Orange Show.
Well, they probably know, Tommy. They probably know that the leaders are coming. 33 laps to go in this 100-lapper. 5,000 to win. A good 21-car field showed up for this one tonight. Here you see Loverock under fire now from the 38 machine of Bruxton. 7th place battle on track. They close in on some lap traffic. Back up front, it's the battle for second. Price chasing down the 38 machine of Peterson. Ahead of them is White, who's going through lap traffic. He's dealing with Justin Good right now. Good got damage in that big wreck over turn 3 and 4.
Lenny White Jeffrey making no mistakes, getting the lead, and looking like a winner here tonight. But I got to wonder if the 38 is closing in on the 99 or if that was just the battle through lap traffic that slowed him down.
He's, like you said, Tommy, it's starting to close up. We're closing in on 25 laps to go. And now some contact out of turn number 2. Your leader's starting to catch up to this. Malone got into the back of the 59 of Evans. On the other side of the track, Bruxton working his way to the inside. I'm keeping you busy, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
There's Bruxton to the inside of Loverock. That 38 car having a good run here. Oh, and big trouble into turns number 3 and 4. I really don't know what happened. Well, the caution flag's out. It involved the 43 of Brandon Schilling.
5 cautions for anybody guessing at home. I think we know kind of why something went wrong. 43 with a flat left front. That could have been before or likely after.
Yeah, there's I mean, the 56's side is used up, and someone has become waiting for data. One car. One thing we do have confirmation on, Tommy, there will be a little bit of a break between this race and the figure 8 race.
So for those of you watching on lowbudget.tv, that'll be your intermission break. Go get a warm one, go get another cold one. Hell, just make a beer run.
That's Kyle Meyer in the 56 machine who had his issue. Lap 77 on the board. We're past the 3/4 mark of this race. Tommy, what are you starting to see? Where do you think this is going?
You know, I don't think that caution helped Lenny White at all. I think that Jeff Peterson might have an ace up his sleeve. I don't think Charles Price, he's got a good-looking car, but I don't think he's got a car capable of the top 2. So I think that we're going to see a duel between these top 2. What do you think?
I mean, I hear you, but I really feel like it seemed like lap traffic was the thing that was becoming the Achilles heel for that 99 machine.
Yeah.
He now has a clean track ahead of him. That 38 is going to have to make his move quick, or at least not lose the tail end of that 99 machine. Price has been hanging right in there. Has he been saving his stuff?
Yeah, that's the thing is if he hasn't impressed me yet. He's been running up front, but he has not shown some of the things that I would expect to see. But you don't want to give it all up early in this race.
Otherwise, you'd have a big butt.
Exactly. So closing in, as you can see, 8 laps down. We get one more to go.
Yeah, we're going green. this time by 20 laps. Getting into shootout territory with the late models. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. 20 laps to go to figure it out. Who's going to take home the $5 grand?
Here comes Price. Not what I thought.
Price made a move. Peterson had to throw some defense, and that's going to allow Lenny White to pull away just a little bit. Price all over the rear bumper of the number 38 machine.
Oh, contact.
Oh, boy. Edwards hanging right in there, that 18 as well. He's in the 4th spot. And we had
contact.
Yeah. Oh, Peterson. Was that a little bit of a payback?
I think so. I think Peterson finally hit the brakes.
One car off the pace. It's the number 1 machine of King. He just had contact with, I believe it was Meyer. They had a lot of contact. Could be a flat tire on that 1 machine. Now Price is up the hill. Tommy, what's wrong with the 48?
I don't know if he's got a flat tire or if he has no brakes.
It's driving like he maybe has a flat tire.
He might have no brakes, Jeffrey. Why? That could have been why we saw him really getting in the back of the 38.
Price off the track. Edwards continues to impress. He moves back to the 2nd spot, but Peterson fights to the inside. This is all playing into Lenny White's hands. He has a full straightaway lead. Oh, trouble over the turn. It's Loverock getting turned off the 27's nose. And I really don't know if the other cars were involved or if they stopped in time.
Yeah, I think they just stopped in time.
Because the 8s had damage. I think they're stuck. Now they're trailer racing. All right.
6 cautions.
Well, I don't think my guess is doing me any good.
Yeah, I don't think mine. I guessed 11. I finally went your route, and it didn't work out.
Do you like Saturday Night Shootout?
I do.
Because we're closing in on them right now. 8 machine able to continue. That's Matt Goodwin. Tommy, we may have a little bit of a disagreement happening between the 25 and the 27. 27 was the driver who helped the 25 round. I don't know what caused them to get to that point, but those two definitely had some contact. And I guess Loverock didn't appreciate that, did he?
No, I don't think he would. How many cars did we start with, Jeffrey? 21?
21.
15 cars still on track. Not bad. Not bad for a 100-lap late model race.
No, I mean, it did help that we were counting cautions.
This track referred to the Bowman Gray of the West. And as you can see why in this late model race, there's bumpers that are applied.
I think this caution is what Peterson needed because he was so busy dealing with Price that he wasn't really able to put any focus on the 99. Now that he doesn't have to worry about Price, yeah, Edwards was putting on a challenge, but I think Peterson might be able to at least try to do something here with Lenny White. The question is, Tommy, how hard do you drive it into turn 1 for $5 grand?
Oh, really hard?
Yeah.
Hard enough to maybe clear some fiberglass.
Bumpers are only a couple bucks, right?
Yep.
Feelings don't cost nothing.
Nope. If you're like Mike Hadley, you just say, like you did at the Speedrome, was it Mike Hadley? I think so. Or one of the tracks he was at, he goes, I brought my own friends. I'm not here to make any.
So you're saying it's going to be a fun figure 8 race?
Yeah.
So what we might do during the figure 8 setup, I imagine. I was going to mention this to you earlier. I don't know if I have that third camera I was telling you about.
Yeah.
My camera.
Oh. Well, just put one in each side of the corner if you can.
I figured one there and one here.
Yeah.
So we'll have the intersection covered.
Yep.
We're going to have a dedicated intersection camera at all times for the figure 8 race. So just because we're not looking there at all times during the stream, because you probably want to actually see what's going on during the race, we will always have that covered. If anything happens in that intersection throughout the figure 8 race, you will see what it was. The beauty of replay.
Not that we want to see anything happen there, but that is the most dangerous part.
Yeah.
of the figure 8 race.
We don't want to see like an intersection, but we have seen some incredibly close calls.
Yes.
I remember at the 3 hour this year, I think, didn't someone lose their rear bumper?
Yeah. Funny enough, your world champion, Mike Hadley, getting through the crossover and clearing the back bumper of Donnie Murphy in the process. How those cars continued on was beyond me. Think about it. All it took is one of those drivers to get on the gas a little bit later coming out of the corners.
Yep.
That's all it took. I mean, you can't time that no matter how good of a driver you are. It just happened that way.
It's going to be good. And this is going to be a Saturday night shootout. Right now they're going to cross the line. They're going to get the one to go. So right now, 5 laps to go. When they go green, it'll be a 4-lap shootout. You ready?
I guess so. I mean, if I'm not, they should be.
Peterson going to try and do something with Lenny White. The 99 machine. White is our leader with 4 laps to go. Green flag is in the air. A good restart for Peterson as he's all over the rear bumper of the 99 into turn number 1. Peterson throwing it hard and battling.
And Austin Edwards right on the back bumper. We could have a sandwich for the lead.
Tommy, this is a lot more than I was expecting out of that 38 machine. 2 laps to go. Next time by, it's going to be the white flag in the air. And look at the contact out of turn number 2. Peterson gets to the inside of White.
Bump and rub and run. You better run.
Oh, this is going to end in a big White. Peterson slides up. It's Edwards.
3 wide.
To the inside of White. They're going to do something here to turn number 3. Peterson dumps him, and it's the 99 machine as they're wrecking out of turn number 4.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I actually lost track of who was leading at that point.
I didn't know. I thought there was still 100 laps left to go.
We have Malone sitting over in turn number 4 right now.
He's had a rough night.
Yep.
Wow. That was some short track racing right there. Woo, doggy. Lenny White.
You ready for 300 laps of figure 8 racing?
Oh, man.